skies like this. So it's just a thought, but you may be taking that lady for granted, whatever the age, whether a friend or not. But actually she came from and would go back tomorrow. That's the thing. There's probably 90%, 95% of any Filipino that you meet, if they could afford it, they'd go home tomorrow. And I can tell you, if there's a Filipino watching this, and watching Nanay, there's Nanay with her umbrella, her parasol, and I bet that there's many a OFW who's looking at Beth and thinking that she would give anything to be doing what Beth is doing right now, doing what we're doing right now. Over there, look. That's Rado's house. If I zoom in on Rado's house, if you're an American and you're living out in the sticks, probably your parents will remember building a house like that. May even remember arriving there on land that was as unspoilt as this. Well, more so, there wouldn't be any rice fields, but they would be happy to build a house that was a fraction of that. Can you see that there's all different roofs there? 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 different roofs, and they are all additions. Look at Julio's house over there. Julio's house, we helped him to build, him and Rado, and we helped them with the materials, and they built that house. And then they built that little bit on the back, which is to the left, and then that bit on the front, and then a little bit more on the back, and then that tiny little roof. A tiny little roof there is for their open kitchen.
Come on.
Now the thing is, when the early Americans went out west, and they stopped at various places along the way when they came to where there was fresh water, and they would set up home, and they would claim some of that land, and they build a house like that. Build one house for man and wife, then if children came along they build another room on, and then another room on, and another room on, until you had a house that looked like that. That's Rado's house, and that's how they build a house here. We built the big house. The bigger part of that house there was built as a gift from Paul and Dude in Australia, and they had seen Lena and seen how hard she works, and that number 5 number 5 that's walking up there is Taliklik, Lena's daughter, and Paul and Dude thought that they would like to build a house for Lena, and that's what we did. And that little part that's on the other was built on later. That's for a toilet and a bathroom, and I think a washroom. Up behind that on the right there is our house. things progress, things evolve. Even that house there, which is about to be demolished sooner or later, that was built exactly the same. The roof on the left was the start of the house. Then, when more money came for them, that's Tata. Tata works in Qatar and sends money home to do the work as he can. And that's Bibi's house. So this was a bare hill when Beth's father and mother came here. This was a bare hill, nothing on it, and all of this was planted by Nanai and Beth's dad. Beth's dad died, I think, 7 or 8 years ago, I'm not quite sure. But now we're going to get some great skies rolling up. Look at this, beautiful skies. And this is where our sunset is, and that's going to happen soon. Those workers will be able to walk back in the dark, which certainly I could not have done. I'd be, if not a stretcher case, I'd be a basket case. But it's going to be dark fairly soon.
Darling, come on, you need to help me. We're gonna get just off now, so it's another video.
Why do you...
Off now.
Okay, well, apparently Beth wants to make a video of something else. So, bye for now.